Good morning, or good afternoon, depending on what time of day you're watching this. Just want to show you guys how easy it is to make your own super rich and good almond milk. This is I haven't made this in a while, but this is another milk, plant-based milk that I like to make. And this one contains a lot of different ingredients in it. So it's really hard to call it an almond milk because you could do this with walnuts. You could do half almonds, half walnuts, whichever you preferred. I'm adding a lot of the good fats and amino acids that our body needs. So in here so far, I have 1 cup of almonds and 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds. Hemp seeds are incredible for you guys. Digestion, metabolism, your skin, regulates your blood sugar. They actually contain the 20 amino acids that our bodies can't produce naturally, including the 9 essential acids needed for healthy body function. So, love those hemp seeds. I put them in everything from salad dressings to milk like this. And I don't like the taste of them straight up, although if you sprinkle them on a salad, you can't really taste them. But just blending hemp seeds, or there's a couple recipes for hemp seed mayonnaise and things like that. I can't go that hardcore, you guys. This is a spoonful of coconut oil. Great fatty to have, fatty acid to have, or great source of fat, I'm sorry, to have. It comes from coconut oil and helps add a richness to the milk. And then I'm going to add a spoonful of my sea moss gel, or spoonful or 3. Big honking amount there going in. Helps with the creaminess factor too. You'll see how frothy and stuff this is once it's done. This is a great place to put it if you don't like the flavor necessarily, because you can't taste it at all, I promise. And so that's it. And then I just have 3.5 cups of water to pour in with that. Then I blend, strain, and put back into a container and add a little bit of salt, a little bit of sweetness just to balance it out. Totally optional, totally up to you. Usually I would blend the dates in with this, but I'm low on dates, so I'm just going to use a little maple syrup, because that's the only liquid sweetener that I have on hand. All right, so we'll give this a blend, which would help if it was plugged in. Electronics do work when they're plugged in. That's what I'm told. That's what I'm told. Let's get that going. All right. Here we go. All right, all done. It's all blended together. And now we're going to strain it into our nut milk bag. These are available on Amazon for under $10. I have them for months at a time, and then they'll start to get a little straggly and I'll replace it. But this is all you basically do, guys. Pour it straight into the middle of the bag. All right. Most nut milks will keep for maybe 4 days, maybe 5. Almond milk, I've noticed, doesn't keep as long, so I got to be sure to use this up. Okay, which means I probably should have made a little bit less, but it's good to use in smoothies. I don't eat a lot of cereal, never have been a big cereal person, but it's good to use in a lot of smoothies, that sort of thing. So you're straining it up. Make sure you guys can see that. Squeezing. Be gentle though. Go a little slow or it'll spill out all over the place. So I'm grabbing the bottom a little bit to pull it straight down, or you can come straight down this way. Just pushing that out while all that pulp from everything stays on the inside. There are people that reuse the pulp in different ways. Maybe they make cookies out of it and things like that. I tried one time, didn't have any success, wasn't committed enough to try again. But, you know, it can be done from what I've heard. All right, so this is just about done. And then I will add my pinch of salt and drizzle of maple syrup. Normally I would use agave in this, but I'm out of that too. As you can see, I need to go to the grocery store. I was in there, but I forgot my sweeteners. Didn't get any more dates, didn't get any more agave, and I did a lot of baking over the holidays. So I went through a lot of that stuff, including an alkaline peach cobbler with a date puree and a spelt crust. That was pretty good. And so I used up a ton of dates on that because the sweetener in there is 100% dates. Just pureed. All right, I like to try to get every bit out. I get my almonds, excuse me, raw and unpasteurized online from a farm called Bremner, B-R-E-M-N-E-R Farms. I think their website is Organic Raw Almonds or something like that. But if you Google Bremner Farms, you'll find them. $60 for a 5-pound box. So they're pricey, but that's the only, you can't get raw, truly unpasteurized almonds in the grocery store. They'll say raw, but they're actually still pasteurized. So I'm going to add some sweetener to this and come right back. All right, so I added a little swizzle of maple syrup, maybe about a tablespoon, maybe not enough, but this should be fine for now. And I'm going to pour in here. My usual glass mug has a little bit of leftover coconut milk in it that I'll be using up today. So I'm going to use this container today, and I'm going to enjoy some with the green juice that I made yesterday. This will be my breakfast. I found that these two complement each other super well. A little bit of green juice, half green juice, and half glass of milk go together really nicely. Helps with the absorption also of the iron that's in here, and it really gives a lot of energy. Okay, pour my milk in on top of that, and this idea was inspired by something I read online, and he called it Green Gorilla. So I'm going to stick with that because I like that name. How does it taste though? Let's see here. I don't know. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to drink it anyway. But let's see here. Let's call it a green milkshake. How about that? For me, this is good. I could have a little bit more sweetness in there, but I'm going to go with it just as is. So I hope this encourages you guys to make your own milk. There's a ton of videos out there. You can make plant milk from any nut and even seeds. People do it, I think, even with sunflower seeds. I've never tried that. Don't know what it tastes like, but this is what I'm enjoying today. So cheers.